Gonna play one more minute of So Fresh and So Clean instrumental. Hey, who can you hear me? Hope you can hear me. You're looking at my big screen. Hey, who thank you for being here. Um, oh, hey, who my my baby 66 or BB, my BB 66. Let me know if you can hear me because I'm trying not to have the mic like right in front of me. Can you hear me? Put a 1 in the chat or just let me know if I sound far away or if you can hear me. Can you hear me pretty good? Please let me know. I believe it was Black and Bougie who said she wanted to come up here. Please let me know. Can you hear me? I don't know if it's delayed. Yes, you can. Oh, you can hear me. Good. Okay, that's good. Good. I'm glad you can hear me. Great. So I dropped the link and I'm hoping that Black and Bougie did not go to sleep because she said she wanted to come up here and talk to me about talk with me about some things. And I know I said it was going to be 20 minutes, but I'm a little longer than 20 minutes. So I'm going to stay up here a little bit and just, talk with you all about whatever topics that come to mind. There's a lot going on. There's a lot that's changed in many of the sectors that I've watched over the past year and many years. Let's start with, I'm going to say the first sector that I started watching on YouTube, like really started watching, was honestly like the Amberlynn and like the Amberlynn, I think she's like this overweight girl who everybody was making reactions on. At first I started watching people making reactions about her and somebody by the name of I forget her name, but Foodie Beauty. I was watching reactions on them. Then I started watching the Black beef sector with Sean Bradley, Uncle Tim, Jay Wilson. And then, I got really burnt out after watching them. I actually watched that sector from all the way to, the IHOP situation. And a lot of people was worried about putting up the IHOP content because they were worried about their channel being getting striked and things of that. Both still on. Okay. Yeah. So, and then after I started watching the Black beef YouTube sector, I started watching, I started watching Recovery because I started watching YouTube because I was looking for people that were sharing their journey. I was, newly sober, and I wanted to see people that were sharing their story. And then, of course, you go down the rabbit hole of watching other sectors. And so I don't know, Black and Bougie, what you wanted to talk about, but you're more than welcome to join me if you wanted to come up here or if anybody had any other topics. But like I was going to say, a lot has changed in many of the sectors, including the mommy sector. That was just actually, it was the people that I followed. It was Strong Mommy Chrissy, Jazzy, and Olivia. But now, I don't know if you guys noticed, now there are reactors that are now being reacted on. Case in point, Wine Glass and Chill. I'm not going to spend too long there, but if you guys want to come up and talk about it, I noticed that a lot of people are making reactions on Wine Glass and Chill. Wine Glass and Chill used to do reactions on My Jazzy Life and and Olivia and many of the other mommies, and now she is having struggles with being homeless, and she shared a lot of her personal life on this hey YouTube pimpin'. I saw your last video that you made breaking down the you know the I saw that last video, and it was a long video, but I watched all of it and I was just like, oh my gosh, you might have something there. We could break it down if you wanted to come up and talk about it, but oh my gosh, I do not wish alcoholic syndrome on anybody, baby, or anybody, but Lord have mercy. You never know. Rokisha, hey sister, thank you for being here. Like I said, it's open topic. Hey, Pim, and hey, Ebony Locks. We got Ebony Locks in here. We got my sister, Rokisha. I think Rokisha is my cousin from somewhere, because I think, we got, I'm not trying to dox us, even though everybody knows that my name, when I first started this channel, I had my whole name on here, but I think you're my cousin for real. Hey, Letitia Smith, thank you for being here. I'm going to be on here for a little while. I just wanted to talk about how many sectors. I even started a year ago watching the Mo3 sector. I did not know much about the Mo3 sector, but what I did know is that it seemed like they started out talking about how Mo3 died and who was accountable for his death. I feel like just like the mommy sector, mini sector start off one way and then it evolves into something different. The reactions change, the people change. Sometimes reactors start getting reacted on. And I want to talk a little bit about constructive criticism, because I feel like that's kind of where a lot of us are coming from, and know that a lot of people think that we're just talking crap, or, we're talking about someone we don't know. But think about it. That's what a lot of people do on YouTube. You make content and you give your opinion about what you see on this internet, or what you see, what the news is in the world. So that's how I look at it. A lot of people have a different style of reacting. I remember Kalina Glory. Shout out to my day one, Kalina Glory, because when I first started watching the mommy sector, I used to think, wow, these reactors are so mean. I can't believe it. But a lot of us are giving constructive criticism. You might not like how it's delivered, but it's truly constructive criticism. I was going to read a little bit about, I take it down? Hold on. I had some little notes up here because I wanted to talk about how to accept constructive criticism. So I had it on here, but you know what? It's okay. You guys are going to bear with me one moment. And yes, I'm Googling it. Thank you for being here. Oh, wait, is somebody hit the link? Don't be trying to porn bomb me, because I know. Black and Bougie, you're going to have to show me a hand, sis, or something. Please don't porn bomb me. Can you show me? You're going to have to show me yourself. Just a hand. Can you show me like an eyeball? I won't put you on here. Yay, you're gonna probably, okay, thank you. Don't porn bomb me, sis. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna add her to the stage. I saw you. Are you gonna, hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, I wouldn't do that to you.
Okay, thank you. Well, welcome. I'm glad that you stayed up. What's going on, sis? You're beautiful.
But thank you, baby.
I understand be on here.
You what?
I understand if you don't want to turn on your camera. It's all good. What you want to talk about?
I don't know. The way I live my life, like, it wouldn't be conducive to the bullshit like that I'm on right now. Like, it just wouldn't be, because I live like a quote unquote wholesome life outside of this, so it just wouldn't be, good. Oh, thank you, YouTube pimping. I fuck with you heavy. So yeah, I was excuse me. My homegirl was saying, because I it's like I vaguely remembered your name, And I'm like, bitch, did you see what Tuna was saying to KP? And she's like, oh my God, like she was talking shit to KP. And I'm like, do we remember her? And she's like, yeah, she used to react on Tuna and like I just didn't remember. I just know
Well,
your
'cause I
name
used to,
sounded familiar.
remember I used to do parodies and I used to dress up like
And
the
that's
really,
what my homegirl was saying, but I
yeah,
just didn't remember. It's like I would have to see one to really get to, so that it would stick because
right.
I didn't. It for whatever reason, like I remember your name, but I
Mhm.
don't remember your voice, your face, or anything like that. So yeah. But when I seen you on there, I'm like, oh shit, here we go with this. And don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to disrespect you or anything like that,
You're
but
okay.
like with this toxic positivity.
Hmm.
Um, and I love a positive person. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy it. I really think that of course positivity is necessary, to make life worth living and things like that. But I don't know if you're religious, but the Quran speaks to this as well as the Bible when it talks about throwing your pearls to swine.
Oh, right, right. And I felt like I was in a swine's pen after a while, but it's like, I guess I had, I'm not gonna say the hope. I was being what's the word that I want to look for? I was being open minded, thinking that possibly she could have a adult conversation, but I know that her history is proven that she can't. And so it is what it is.
Oh
And
yeah, I get it totally, but I just was like I don't know. I'm really into like meeting people where they are, accepting things for what they are, and
right.
totally accepting the fact that there is zero hope for certain individuals, and I'm perfectly okay with that. So like when you were, I really appreciated when you were like, I'm not here to apologize. I got my
Yeah.
whole life when you said that because I'm like, hell yeah, don't apologize to this bitch. So
Yeah, because
I was
that,
happy about that.
right. She really thought that because I remember over a couple years ago, and I don't even care if people are gonna like. I'm just gonna talk about the history because a lot of us have reacted on Olivia and the mommies for many years. And a couple like over a year ago, I remember that one of the reactors, she got up there and it seemed like she was being kind of a fan towards her. And after she had made all these things, she was just like, and I did not want her to think that I was there to ask for her forgiveness because I wasn't. You know,
Beautiful. Absolutely. Yeah, like
I
Tuna is not somebody that you should ever seek any type of validation from whatsoever.
no.
So like I appreciated that, but with this is the thing, like Tuna is so low vibrational. She's like like all life matters, like from the animals and the people that are at the top of the food chain to the bottom of the lowest maggot, the slug, the gnat, the mosquito, all of these life forces matter. So Tuna is existing. She's here to be a succubus, to suck the life out of things, to eat the garbage, and to basically consume what nobody else is willing to. She's a rodent. So
Yeah.
and I get where you're at because it's like, bitch, I'm in recovery. Like I'm a motherfucking boss. Like, I've defeated a fucking monster. I got this monkey off my back.
Yeah, I
And the
feel
monkey that is on your motherfucking back, it's not going anywhere. So
you're
like
right.
all this, Tuna can, and only in Tuna's world, in the low vibrational people, in the people that have like 6 teeth in their fucking mouth, only to those people Tuna ate.
Right. That you're
She
absolutely right because I
she ate
see.
to those people. To people like me and you two pimping and people who totally are in complete and utter of the know of who this monster and this animal is, that bitch didn't eat. Tuna ate her baby snacks, and that's why she went to the food pantry. Tuna has nothing. She is nothing. She's never gonna, like, you could never look at somebody like her. If for one, and I know that aesthetics isn't everything, but when you look at her and then you see who she is on the inside,
Right.
how could she possibly rip you in half? It makes
No, she
no
can. That's
sense
why,
at all.
when she was speaking to me and saying the things that she was saying to me, I was kind of just like sitting back, looking at the. She was so giddy and proud of herself.
Yes, it was very humiliating. It was so embarrassing, and I think that's what had me in such a tizzy, because I'm like, look at this woman. It's not even hurting her. Like,
No,
you were not affected, you were not hurt. Like, she wanted you to be like, oh my God, I'm about to go to the bar and start drinking. Like,
no,
no, you
no.
don't have that effect on people, and
Never.
you she wanted to so bad.
I know.
It was incredible.
Yeah, I've overcome so much. She is a very small person in my world, in the world, period. And so there's
Yes.
nothing that she could say that affected me. If anything, I feel pity on her that she's the human being that she is. I do.
Yeah.
I feel pity on her that she cannot be woman enough to actually respect the woman that is, and this is, I don't even have to give a disclaimer, the woman that is raising her children. You know, there's something that I had a live, I mean, no one probably said, but I'm going to share this little story time. My soon to be ex husband, he was in a relationship. We've been separated for many years, and we're finally going to go to the step of finishing our divorce. But he had a girlfriend. And when my kids went to Louisiana, I'm in California, they went there for over a month. And they were fed very well. And you know who fed them? Their his girlfriend cooked for them. And I thanked her because I thought that was just a woman thing to do, because she could have been a girlfriend from hell. You know what I'm saying? And so
Absolutely.
I thanked her for being so kind and welcoming to my children, and being just the woman that she was. And I did not put any ill will on her. I didn't say any bad things about her, because it wasn't going to change the situation that me and my ex are where we're at. And us fighting or me being jealous over another woman isn't going to help my children in their relationship with
Exactly.
so that's how I feel about that situation. And it's unfortunate that Olivia is where she's at mentally, and she cannot get past the fact that this is her reality and her children's reality. The fact that she cannot accept that the children are really happy and they're actually thriving. I mean, you can't fake that type of happiness that those children are experiencing
Thank
right now.
you.
And so I just hope that, and pray that they continue to thrive, and that they don't hold back their feeling of love of Antonisha towards their mother. And I hope that they are just genuinely, continue to live the way that they're living right now.
Me too. And I want people to stop this narrative and asking her to fight for her children. There is no, for one, at this point, and I don't care what anybody says, just because you birth children. I mean, hell, anacondas and pythons birth children. So, you don't get to say, oh, uh, she's still their mother. No, she's not. I was married for 10 years, and when my stepdaughters came to live with us, I was their mother. Their mother no longer, she was just a birther. She gave me my girls. I mean, oh, she's still there. No, she's not. Antonisha is Robin, Ryan's, and Christian's mother. Regardless of how people want to slice it and dice it, you can't, because a mother is one who nurtures. A
Right.
mother is one who encourages, enriches, and takes care of. Tuna's not doing these things. She doesn't even do it with the child that is currently under her roof. This woman, this thing that is, probably, comes off to other people as a woman, That is not what this is. This is just a vessel of nothingness. She has no aspiring or no likability, no progressive traits that would even
Right.
display any sense of normality at all.
And what do
You
you
know, you,
think?
you can't tell a woman who defeated the beast
Hmm.
of alcohol
That's
that
right.
she's nothing. You
That's
can't. It's
right.
impossible. It doesn't hit on shit. It doesn't do nothing. Nobody feel like you ate nothing. You ate your
Right.
kids' snacks, and you ended up at a food pantry
Wow.
with
So
your
that's
money.
that's that's what's going on now. She was at a food pantry, and the thing, what I wanted to ask if you've noticed is the difference of she doesn't have much patience with this child, this her toddler that she has right now. She had more patience with Ryan and her other
Yeah,
children, and I think it's because of the relationship she had or doesn't have with the true father, which we all know is allegedly Zolo.
that's exactly what it is. See, the thing is Tuna is one of those bitches that I love you if your dad loves me, and when your dad doesn't love me, now it's fuck you.
Exactly.
She see, the thing is, if he could be used, if she could weaponize him against Zolo, then it would be all lovey dovey kiss kiss. But since she can't, because his father ignores her unless he's trolling her, using his current girlfriend as some kind of, Zolo, he doesn't give a shit.
I
And a
really
lot of
don't.
people,
I agree. I don't think he cares. I think that he's moved on with his life, and I think that the when she keeps saying old lady, it's more behind her just calling other many of us who watch or or people that are criticizing her old. It's because she's upset that Zolo has moved on with a mature woman, and that's why she keeps saying that.
absolutely, because in Tuna's mind, first of all, she's grown up in a world, excuse me, she's grown up in a world where people, and mainly Stella, that that have taught her that, and it's weird because it's not like, Tuna's a nice looking girl. Maybe she might have been cute like as a child or whatever, and Stella taught her, when people were bullying her, oh, they're just jealous because you're pretty, you're pretty, you're pretty, you're pretty. Okay, well, I don't know how you look then, but you're not pretty now.
Right. Her
And this has nothing to do with the past, couple of years. From the first time I seen her, I said, wow, she's not cute. I wonder what's going on with this family. And then I seen Gerard, and it's crazy because Gerard is a beautiful man
He
now
was a
to
very good
me.
looking man. Yeah.
So, but then I was like, oh wow, look at this, little dirty, little dusty, little, family. Let me see what's going on with them. I mean, because I am messy, so I just wanted to get in their business and see what was up with them. But as time went on, because I never liked Tuna, so it was just like, oh wow, look at them, or they're just trying to survive or whatever.
Hmm.
But it's like in Tuna's mind, she feels like, you know, I'm light skinned, I'm mixed, my
Right.
eyes are green, my hair is curly. Like, how dare you? So, on top of that, she feels like she's young, even though
Right.
me personally, once I got 30, I stopped feeling like I was young. Now,
Right.
don't get me wrong. When you're in your 50s, somebody that's in their 50s, they would be like, "Oh, you a young buck, you a spring
Right.
chicken." But once you get 30, you're like, I'm not young anymore. My clock is ticking.
Hmm.
So it's like, to her, in her mind, she thinks she's still young because her
Right.
growth is stunted. She's not.
Yeah.
So she'll look at somebody like you and I. And I mentioned earlier that we're the same age, and your birthday is on my baby's birthday. You and my baby turned 15 on the same. Well, my baby turns
I'll be
15 on
43.
your birthday. Yeah,
I'll be
and I'll be 43 on December 23rd, like 2 days before Christmas. So yeah,
okay.
we're the same age. So it's like, I'm not gonna lie, like I do feel like I'm old, but I don't feel old. You know what I mean? Like,
I feel wise, and I feel
me
not
too.
ashamed of my age, and I feel
At
like I
all.
look good for my age too. But you know, that's just me. I feel like I look good. I feel like I don't look like what I've been through either. Like if I would have told you that I started drinking heavily, started at 15, drank heavily from the age of 20 something to 37, almost don't even remember 4 or 5 years of my 37 in my 30s, you wouldn't think that by looking at me.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, what you are the true definition of you don't look like what you've been through. So I
True.
can appreciate, something like that within itself, and the fact that and that just goes to show like your lack of insecurity. There is no shame here. And I think that's what Tuna, she envies it. She loathes your pride
Well,
because you can come on here and say,
I've
you know
learned
what, hey,
I've been shamed. I put myself through shame and humility. So there is nothing no girl on the
that
internet that I
somebody else,
know.
right?
Never, never. I've been through losing close friends to this disease and to, ending their lives. So if I can get through that without taking a drink, I can get through anything.
Yes, you are indeed a conqueror. There is not a damn thing that anybody could do to shame somebody that's overcome uh like any massive obstacle and hurdle that would make me laugh and be like, oh, she flushed you. No, look at
Yeah.
you. You've lost everything. You've lost your husband. You're like, I've never to me, like, I've only seen this type of shit in Lifetime movies.
Right.
Like where a person just literally loses
In
their whole life.
intervention. I remember hearing her answer a question. People wanted to know how did she lose her children, and we see it all over. There's so many clips of her saying that she did cocaine in Houston, and she also had to do many drug tests over the past year before she even got her kids back. She even made videos of her having to do drug tests. So I don't know where the confusion is. It's not about him having a lawyer. It's about the content she put out there and the actions behind it, that the truth of the things that she did. That's why she lost her children.
Exactly. And it's also about what she continues. This is how you know that she doesn't want them, because there is not a day in hell that for one, I would have put my house up. Like, you know, I would have put my shit on the chopping block. Like, what do you mean? So you're bringing all these people here, these lawyers, and I'm about to lose like my most prized possessions? Absolutely
Right.
not. So I would have done everything. But this is how you know she doesn't want them back, because I think Tuna just wants to start over. Like, she wants to be like, well, I can have three more light skinned kids and at least they'll look like me, like
She probably is thinking that way.
yeah, I believe she is. So all I was saying is like, I appreciated what you tried to do, but I
Right.
think as adults and us living in reality and just excuse me, understanding life and appreciating it for what it is, I think
Yeah.
that there are certain people that we can never reach, and that's okay. Like, there's no there's no well, as far as we know, uh playlist or science or mathematics behind the way that people are. Like, there's no foolproof solution for the way that people are. Tuna,
Right.
she's just a lost soul. Like, she's not one of those people that you would ever see. Like, we'll never see a glow up from her, regardless of what people. Oh, well, I hope you get it together one day. It's never gonna happen. And I will say this, because I'm a prideful motherfucker. I love me. I love myself, and I make no apologies for the way that I think and believe. But even if Tuna does come on here one day and give some sort of idea of a glow up, I still won't apologize, because it'll still be fake and it won't be real. So, but this is
Yeah.
the thing. She's not gonna do it anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, she's very bitter over a lot of things. And she said she tries to be subliminal about shame, making fun of people that have lost their mothers or their grandmothers. Mothers and grandmothers and people, they don't live forever. And I don't know how she's going to ever react or deal with the loss of, if she loses someone close to her and her family, because I just thought that was very low and very low vibrational to keep saying, oh, I still have my mother and my grandmother or her great grandmother, and it's just she should really, she does not act like she fears God at all. She does
No,
not.
because she doesn't. And speaking from an atheist standpoint, I don't like, I'm not a believer or anything like that, but I do have couth. I do have decorum. I'm not lacking in morality in any way, shape, form, or fashion. I don't need a God or any Jesus or anything to tell me that I should respect other people. So I think that she feels like that she has a carte blanche to quote unquote disrespect people because she feels that they've disrespected her, all
Right.
the while being oblivious to the fact that one day Stella and that Californian corpse that's sitting on a couch who fucking looks like Weekend at Bernie's, she's gonna die too. And
Right.
people can say that this is wrong or whatever, but when you make fun of
Right.
a woman and her deceased children, and
Right.
you make fun of a deceased special needs baby, there is absolutely nothing off limits that I will say to you. Absolutely
So
nothing. Because
yeah.
I'm an energy matcher and I don't give a fuck about how you feel because you didn't give a fuck when you
Right.
said
So
something
can you
about
please let
someone's
me know,
children.
because I've been hearing this, but I haven't did the research, and people, I believe Kalina Glory told me, did she make fun of um Yanni Body B and her child?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. Yanni, I think Yanni lost two children, and don't
Okay.
quote me wrong because I'm not sure, but I know that Yanni lost her baby son, and I think his name was Elijah. She
Okay.
has that beautiful soul inside of an urn in her home.
And she made fun of that.
She made fun of that. So
Mm.
when someone tells me, "Oh, you don't do dirt for dirt," I do whatever the fuck I want to do. And since this baby is off limits, bitch, it ain't a motherfucking thing that can go on with you
Wow.
that'll be off limits to
Well,
me.
I
I
can
don't even believe in God.
now I understand. Thank you for letting me know that, because now I can understand where the
Thank you.
evidence is
Yes.
coming
I
from.
don't
Oh,
even believe in God, and I would never say something like that because I don't get my morality and my decency from a God. I get it from within me, from what is inside of me. I feel
mhm.
like human beings are here on this planet to serve their fellow man, not a deity. You come on this planet to make sure that you left it better than when the fuck you arrived here. And whatever you can do for another human being, you fucking do it.
That's right.
This bitch talked about Niecy's deceased special needs baby.
You know what?
And then she turned around and talked about her God. Are you
Oh my
kidding me?
goodness, really? Yeah, and then I remember her talking about Gerard's grandmother, our mother,
Yes.
and how his mother looked when she was so upset that for whatever reason she was just talking so yeah, you do reap what you sow. I believe that. And yeah, she needs a lot of help, for real.
Yeah,
She's getting
she's not gonna. There is no help here. I think people need to accept her
right
for who
where
she
she's
is, and I
at.
do accept her. But I
Right.
also accept what's coming to her and what is of her,
Mm.
and I love it for her. I think it's beautiful to see. I love it when people who are nothing get nothing. I
Yeah,
love
God,
it.
God does not bless. Well, I know you don't believe in God, but how I feel, God doesn't bless mess, and you're not going to get any good things coming your way if you continue to act like that. Like no good
Absolutely.
karma, no good karma.
Dr. Amara says she is not redeemable, and I agree. There is nothing there. There's nothing there.
Dr.
Anytime.
Mara, did you want to come up? Because I know you left a message. You wanted to talk with me about something. Did you want to come up too? Or did you just want to put it in the chat? Because I remember you said something on one of my videos that you wanted to speak with me about something. So I'm here. I got some energy until I got to go to bed in maybe 30 more minutes. So just let me know. I really appreciate you coming up here and speaking with me about this. And to everybody who thinks that Olivia affected me, she didn't affect me at all. I'm
No.
strong. I know my worth, and I know what I've been through, and I know what she cannot make me go through, which is any pain or heartache at all. So
Yeah, she doesn't have the power to. I could tell when you were up there because I can tell like people felt a little bit of sympathy, and I didn't feel that. I felt redemption. I felt
right.
vindication. Like I didn't feel sympathy for you because you didn't need it.
Thank
Like
you. Thank
nothing.
you.
She didn't do anything.
She
Like
didn't. She did not do
she
anything.
spewed her misery.
And it seemed like
And
the more she noticed that she didn't bother me, the
it
more
hurt
she,
worse.
oh my gosh, she was just getting so angry, you know?
Yes.
And I was just like, wow, she was raising her voice. She was like, the only thing I can say, and it's not a apology, is that I don't want to fat shame anybody. It was just for entertainment purposes only when I was, because like I'm not her size. So when I was trying to be her and doing the parody, I had to, get into character. It's like a Saturday Night Live. I was an actress at the time. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what I did. I played many characters. I was Chris. I was Brandon. I was, I was hips, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I played many characters, and that was, everybody has a role in the mommy sector and many other sectors. And my role was parodies. I was a parody person, and that's what I did. So, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. And, it's just a lot of energy to study Olivia and to do a parody of her. I just needed to move on from that. But if you guys want to see my replays, I might unleash them if you guys want to go back and look at some old ones.
But you hear what you said? I had to move on from that.
Yeah, I did.
Everybody progresses. Everybody within this sector. I have divorced my ex-husband. I've cleaned up my credit and purchased a home.
Oh, well, congratulations.
I started a business and everything from the day that I started watching these bitches. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm a bit toxic and, I'm a little ghetto. So, I still watch these whores. But everybody's life is moving forward but these bitches. You've defeated that monkey. You got that monkey clean off your fucking back.
I did.
And somebody thinks they're going to shame you.
No, not at all.
No, it's not working. It's not giving what Tuna ever prays that it will give. And I don't know who she prays to because it's fucking weird.
And I just want to say to Dr. Mara, you can find me on Instagram. I have my Instagram link in my about on my YouTube channel. So just go ahead and reach out to me. I took myself off private, so you could go ahead and message me on Instagram. So let me tell you what my Instagram is. One moment. And I really appreciate you coming up here. I guess you're not going to, did you want to interview me on your channel, or do you want to interview me on here? Just go ahead. I got so many screens up right now. If you want to find me, just go to my regular page or go to my YouTube channel and go on the about, and then you'll see, I believe I have it linked up. So Thank you so much. I'm trying to get in all the comments here. And you guys can read. I'm not gonna read all the comments. I'm just gonna highlight it, y'all. Oh yeah, well, I have to read this one right here. Letitia Smith. All the reactors are moving on from these mommies. Yes, I even remember. I believe her name is Marissa. I don't know if it's Marissa Speaks or she made an announcement that she was not talking about the mommies anymore. She is over it. She is done. And I mean, there's only so much you can react on with them, and have not changed at all. They're not growing at all. Okay. She didn't even offend me about talking about okay. Yes, your channel. Okay. Well, let's just let's link up and find a good time, and I will definitely let you interview me on your channel. Okay, does anybody else want to come up, or because I'm going to keep it real, I've been on here for 42 minutes and I have to work tomorrow and I'm tired. So then I have to get my rest. Black and Bougie, is there anything you would like to say to the chat before, or to the audience before we sign out, if there's no one else that wants to come up?
No, thank you, sweetie.
Okay. All right. Well, I appreciate it, and I'm just going to end this with playing a little instrumental of So Fresh and So Clean, because that's me, and I love Outkast, and I'm going to get my rest. I love you guys. Don't forget to hit the like button.
Nice talking to you.
Coming up soon.